Hi, welcome to the final episode of the Road to Legends with Heracross. As you can see at the start of this video, you can see my elo here, 2726. So you might be wondering, is he gonna hit Legends already from here? The answer is no. I'm gonna quit the Heracross Legends simply because the queue times in level 50 Masters are absolutely horrible. And I don't have a better Heracross, nor do I have the opportunity to get another good IV right now. So unfortunately, I'm knocking it off right there. I do have all the tools, the mons, to do it, but I need the battles as well. The queue times sometimes take up until an hour before I find a battle, and sometimes it's I'm just playing the same people over and over in level 50 masters. It's as if I'm in like page 1 leaderboards, but yeah, there's just barely anyone playing level 50 masters, so I quit the Heracross Legend there, and after that I went to Master League Classic. So for this video, I think we have 6 battles or so. This is the team I was using. It's a very meta slaving team with Zacian, 12 HP on it. That's also the best I had. I mean, my defense and attack's full, so those are the most important stats. Anyway, I have close combat play rough because I barely need wild charge. Because Ho-Oh and Kyogre have not been that much into rage yet, or at all. You won't see many Excel versions of those, so you don't really need wild charge. It's nice for Lugia though, but Play Rough does fine there as well. Obviously Dialga again with Draco, like I explained in the last episode, and Heracross with the same moveset as before. So yeah, let's get into these battles. The first battle, we got Zacian into Melmetal. This matchup is stupid. A Fairy is gonna counter this Steel type. They try to catch close combat on Lugia. It's very predictable that people try to catch on 7 Snarls, right? Because then they're too close combats, and that's where they usually throw. So they try to catch there. They go for the Arrow Blast here. I threw the player off to ensure switch advantage. Actually, opponent could double shoot and take switch here. That would be fine with me. I'll throw another Iron Head. They have to double shoot if they want to get switch here. But the only thing that really takes on my Zacian is what's it called? Metagross. So I feel very safe to play it out like this. Unfortunately, because of desync, I don't get my move off before he does. Then I went for the farm down. Looks like he swaps immediately, throwing a Rock Slide, and I'll go into Heracross to get up a lot of energy here. But 2 Rock Slides will almost take me out, so it's shielding Heracross always is a bit, you know, iffy. Because if it's a Giratina or Tokus in the back, all my shields were for nothing. So I don't intend to shield Heracross just right away. It is an Yveltal in the back. So my opponent was very weak to Zacian in the first place. 2 close combos will almost knock this out. I should throw Mega Horn. That may have even killed the Yveltal. It does a little bit more. But yeah, I have 4 close combats. So it's all fine. That should knock him out. Knock them all out. Next match, Zacian into Dialga is a good lead for me. They swap into Mewtwo, kind of difficult to say swap for me, but I'm fine with taking 1 hit then going Dialga. Side Strike does less than an Iron Head from Dialga, so it's fine to take 1 there. They bait me here with Side Strike. I believe like almost all Mewtwo's either run Ice Beam or Shadow Ball, so I rarely shield my Dialga. Especially since Lugia is also part of the meta. People are not really inclined to run Focus Blast as well. They tried to snipe me with their own Dialga. I went for double shooting and then the Draco. They tried to snipe me, but I was quick enough to throw my Draco, and I should outpace them to a move here. This will kill. It'll do massive damage. The Mewtwo is almost dead. Should not be able to get to a Side Strike. In the back is a Giratina, which will hard wall me. This match is not over yet. My opponent still has a catch. My Zacian will die to 2. I think it dies to 2 Shadow Balls. Maybe barely not. with the Shadow Claws it probably does. Let's see. opponent goes for the Ominous Wind. Well, now they definitely need a Shadow Ball. We both tried to catch. Their play is very remarkable, because if they just went straight Shadow Ball, they had 2 Shadow Balls, they win. So it's not a match I should have won, but my opponent misplayed. I don't know why they throw Ominous. Maybe they're boost addicted. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, Mewtwo lead, not great. And the thing with the team is, or if you just run Dialga in particular, everyone has a Dialga counter, so you can always want switch. And Zacian is really good to get switch. Unfortunately, this is one of those matchups it does not win. I'll go for close combat to get the shield or the kill. They let it go. Let's see what they want to farm it down with Kyogre. This is not great, because since they stay in, they might have a steel type in the back, which really sucks for my Dialga. So yeah, I should have stayed in and kept switch, because now I might lose. I'll throw close combat with desync, so I'm afraid to do another counter and then a close combat, which should normally be possible, but given the current state of the game, I don't know if I should have just let my Zacian go here. I don't know if I should have. I mean, Heracross is nice versus Dialga, but it's also not a 100% win matchup, because the Dragon Balls still are really oppressive. I think it was a winnable match. Maybe I should have let my Zacian go. It was debuffed anyway. Maybe it was not worth letting it go, because I don't win there. I think they still have the serve stored as well, if I remember correctly. Alright, next match. Zacian into Ho-Oh. This is highly unlikely, because the only time this has been in raids was during the Go Fest, and not a lot of people prioritize Ho-Oh back then, especially not to get 300 XL candy for it. They go straight Earthquake there, it's pretty good for me. I'll go for an Iron Head here. They don't believe I have Thunder. Sure. This should be Brave Bird. And they go in their own Dialga. I hope they shield this, thinking it's a Draco. But they don't shield at all. Interesting. I'll farm it down with Heracross. The Ho-Oh should die to a move from Heracross as well. And I survive an Iron Head, so that's pretty nice. I'll farm it down with Zacian to get some energy there. And I can't farm him down. So I'll have to throw. I don't want to eat a Brave Bird. So I'm gonna throw close combats here. I'm gonna bait close combats because it's cheaper. The Shadow Claws will add up more, and I will get an Ominous Wind range. I don't even know if they do have it. And now my win con is to catch, which I try here. But my opponent doesn't throw. Unfortunate. Maybe they didn't even have Ominous Winds. I counted to the Ominous Winds and tried to catch there. Maybe they had Dragon Pulse and my catch was absolutely garbage there. Good lead here. My opponent stay in. I'll throw a close combat at 5. I intend to shield the Iron Head anyway, so I might as well just throw. They no shield there. I tried to catch, but I didn't catch. I'll build up energy, then go into my own Dialga to snipe. My opponent was pretty slow with the reaction there, or they just don't have a Dialga answer because they're coming in with Kyogre. Kyogre is not a Dialga answer. Though without Thunder, this matchup is not. It's like annoying for Dialga in 2 shields. I don't want to throw Draco into this and debuff myself. Iron Head is resisted, so they no shield it, makes sense. I seen P on the surf, pretty nice. It's gonna be Heracross and Zacian versus whatever is left in the back. Zacian has 100 energy here. It is Giratina as I anticipated because they came with Kyogre. And I'll keep throwing player offs here. If I can land one player off. Actually, at the point of playing, I thought they still had a shield here, but they don't have a shield anymore. They used one on Kyogre already too. I'll store a close combat there. I should have this. Heracross close combat will knock out as well, and the Shadow Ball here does not kill. You can see Zacian and Dialga is such a strong core, really carries anything if there's Pokemon weak to one or both of them. Zacian into Mamoswine is kind of neutral. I don't like it as much because I keep debuffing myself. We're both probably going 2 shields down if neither of us is going to try to catch. I am anticipating a Giratina in the back, so I really want Switch here. And there it is. Because Giratina is one of the things, the very common things that Heracross has to avoid. Throw an Iron Head right before their move. They come in with Mamoswine. Very good counting by my opponent. Throwing right before my Iron Head there. Mamoswine. I really like Mamoswine in Moss League. It's a really good Pokemon. I'll throw close combat immediately there. Trying to knock this out or get a shield. But they shield again. Do I keep this move? I do. We get a bit of charge move pulse here, which makes me very nervous because that might mean they get extra moves in while I just stand still. But they catch on Zekrom, which is still fine because I'll just throw more moves. The Dragon Breaths don't do anything on Zacian, which is probably its most important niche. I'll counter it down, and the Mamoswine needs 2 moves to kill me. Let's see if it gets there. He's trying to throw at 1 HP. However, my counter went through, so I get the kill there. That's a good game. Was that it already? That was it already. Yeah. So we only had 6 battles or so. After that, the queue time became extremely long. These are from my Twitch stream from Saturday, and you know, I had like 400 viewers, so I wanted to entertain them with some battles. So I went for Moss League Classic after this, which I also will make a YouTube video about because that went very well. Unfortunately, I could not hit Legend with Heracross simply because the queues are too long. No one's playing level 50s. It's unfortunate, but yeah, it is what it is. I had fun with Heracross, and I think that matters. Well, far as so much the game allows you to. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series and the video, and have a good one.